Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to another episode of Coffee Talk with Mimi. Another Sunday, another shooting day, and another recording day. We are happy to be here. We are happy to bring you the show, one of your favorite talk show that you enjoy watching every other Friday on YouTube. So now, again, I always take the moment to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the show. Thank you to everyone who has liked the page on social media. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the support that we have been getting. You guys know we have a special guest today, and it is someone who is very dear and near to me. It is going to be Mr. Delva, the owner of Haiti Open Magazine, and he is also the owner of Rankontre. He's going to be joining us right there, our favorite little spot, so we can sit down and chat. And, of course, before we do that, we always have to debrief. We always have to talk a little bit about what's been happening this week. I want you to know about what's been happening for my week, and I want to know, what has happened to you and what has happened, throughout this week for you. Stay tuned. We'll be back. This show today was sponsored by Ben Real Estate. If you are looking for a house, you are looking for a condo, you are looking for an apartment, Ben is your man. He can connect you, he can help you, he can make it happen. He is basically almost everywhere in South Florida, and he is very well connected in the Port St. Lucie, Fort Myers area. So if you're ever looking for someone to help you find a house, your dream house, to help you find your dream place, he is your guy. So be sure to connect with him. Be sure to follow him on social media. He will definitely help you find that special home so you can live in. So over the weekend, I want to say earlier on over the weekend, I had a chance to attend a realtor and brokers networking, which was so amazing. Shout out to Sandra from TC Mortgage. That was the first networking event that she did put together at the Cats restaurant in North Miami. If you haven't been there, I highly suggest that you go. By the way, the food is really good. Yeah, that's free promo. You guys owe me, by the way. Just saying. But anyway, it was her first networking event, and I think it went amazingly well. If you were not there, make sure that this is something you take the time to go. It gives you, a chance to connect with different realtors, different brokers. It also gives you a chance to just, talk about business. Even if you're not within the field yourself, you never know who you're going to need. They did have insurance agent that was there. So it basically gave you an idea of, even if you were to purchase a house in the near future, even if you're interested in real estate, what exactly that you need to do. So I will be waiting for you guys to come on the next one that she'll be putting together. She is planning on doing it once every quarter, so make sure that you are there. Sandra, you are doing such an amazing job, so just keep at it. If we're not going to stay too long with the conversation, because again, we have so much that we want to chat with Jean. We have so much that we want to talk about. We have a lot of questions, so stay tuned. He'll be coming next. Hello tout moun, bonsoir, non mwen se Merline. Mwen vin la jodi an pou mka pale ou de app ki rele Rankontre. Rankontre app se un app ki fet spesyalman pou nou menm Haitien. So sou app sa, si ke wap cheshe un moun ki single sa vle di un moun ki page moun avek yo, ki page moun du tout, kap cheshe l'amour, app sa ba ou un opportunite pou kapap konekte avek moun tout kote. So mwen vle jodi an pou aller sur app lan, aller download li, et puis aller essayer connecter avec l'autre haïtien pareil yo. Wap jouen l'amour sa, wap jouen chouchou sa, et wap jouen love sa que wap chercher ya. Al connecter jodi an, connecter sur Rankontre app. All right, we are back. We are back with, like I said earlier, someone who is dear and near to me. Let's say ever since I started Mimi's Boutique with the fashion show, from the fashion show to the women's brunch, even to this one, he has been such a big support of the brand, even with his magazines, with Rankontre that he has now. I'm not even going to say much, but we have the amazing Jean Delva here. Jean, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We are so happy to have you here. Honestly, I always say, you are one of those people who has been a huge support. For as long as I've known you, you've been there for Mimi's Boutique. So I wanted to personally thank you again and give you your flowers. Again, you have to keep doing that because the way life is, you have to. So happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. And Mimi, I've got to say, you've been doing a fabulous job, and because of you, we're able to kind of have some stuff to put in the magazine as well. And
That's good.
We've been like, really keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
That's what I
Thank
gotta
you.
say.
Thank
Keep doing what
you.
you're doing an amazing job.
So tell us a little bit about who Gene is, okay? We see Gene all the time. Gene loves to have fun. He loves to live life, and he's the person too. Yes, he's the person too. You might see him at a party right now and he disappears, okay? You don't see him again. So he will show up.
I like the
and then you just don't see him again, okay? But let us know, tell us about you, being Haitian, you grew up in Haiti, you grew up in Port-au-Prince. Give us a little bit of yourself, back home. Give us a history.
That's a lot. I don't know.
Okay, let's start with okay, you were born in Haiti. Where in Haiti? You were born where?
Yeah, I was born in Port-au-Prince.
Okay.
So I left when I was 5.
Okay.
And to go live in the mountains. So on the
really? Okay, so tell us where, because you never know. It might be people here that knows where.
Oh, it's so on the I don't even know they know their name. It's Petit Tout Denip.
Oh.
And the thing is about Haitians, whatever the place look like, that's what they're gonna call it.
That's what they're gonna call it.
So imagine they call it Petit Tout Denip, Titou. So it's a hole in the mountain somewhere.
Okay.
But but it was really good. I have good memories of it. I remember I fait pâturage, go look at the cows, then go plant the land and stuff like that. Oh my God. Those things were really good memories.
So you had the country experience.
Absolutely. And that helps foster some good part of me. It helps me build character, go do things and go outdoor and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
because you were not one of those millennials now that is stuck in technology. Some of you say they don't want to be outside, because most of the kids now, they're all about technology. But even before we get there, okay, so you moved here. When you moved here, did you move exactly to South Florida or did you live somewhere else?
I moved here directly here from from Haiti to Miami, and I've been here ever since since 2000.
Okay, really. So with the whole magazine thing, was it something that you always thought that's what it will be now, Haiti Open, or was it something that you were doing prior? Before we get to the magazine, who was Gene before the magazine? What was Gene doing before the magazine?
All right, the thing is with the magazine, right, and what I do, they kind of coincide. I started, so more or less I was 22. I was young. So the name was Haiti Open, and at the time, I just started my web design company, which was 1804 Web Solutions, and I figured, hey, how can I promote the Haitian culture? And that's where Haiti Open, came about.
Okay.
But even before that, actually, I had Marvel Haiti, which is Marvelous Haiti. So, and that was 2007.
Okay.
And that there was how to show the beauty of Haiti, and whatnot. And I think Marvel Haiti came about when Ghost Rider came out 2007, a movie from Marvel. I'm oh, Marvel Haiti. I'm okay, let's do it. And then I'm okay, but 2008, I was maybe instead of going on Marvel, let me open up the country a little bit to the world, and that's where Haiti opened. And I transitioned from Marvel Haiti to Haiti Open.
Okay.
That was 2008, and then the website business. And so that's a blog.
That's good. So there's a connection. And I love how you said you wanted to open Haiti to the world. I love that. So it's Haiti not just Haitians that have access to read the magazine. It's everywhere. You can grab it wherever, and you don't even have to be Haitian to even read about it. That's and another thing I really wanted to mention to you too, because you said that when you said you open Haiti to the world, why is it so important for you, to share more of our culture to everybody else?
Okay, let's say, all right, it was 2014, took a vacation to Haiti, and I saw the beautiful hotels, the beautiful plage, etc. And I'm those are the things we don't see on social media, or at the time, on mainstream media, I would say. And I'm okay, let me really start using Haiti Open to really document our story, to really put us in the best, beautiful, position as possible. And that's where the idea of Haiti Open, pushing the narrative, positive stories, etc. That's why since we've been publishing, you never hear some bad stories about oh, Haitians are we would. Personally, I don't know if not to talk bad about Haitians. Okay. Because we have enough people that kind of do that to each other. So, and for the past 10 years or so that we've been publishing the magazine, you only hear about positive stories about Haiti and positive stories about Haitians. even our social media, like if there's like a breaking news, something bad happened or something, we just stay away from whatever that's. We just focus on editorial focus, which is like
Okay.
positive. And as a magazine, we can do that.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything wrong with publishing news,
Okay.
but as a magazine, like you could choose to focus.
Yeah, you can pick and
editing.
choose on what you
So
want. Exactly.
We focus on promoting the positive side and of Haitians
Mm-hmm.
in Haiti. Yeah. So,
Okay, so
yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
And that you kind of answered the next question I was going to
Yeah.
ask you, because I know that it is important to promote the positive side of our culture.
Absolutely.
Because we already, like you said, we already have too many people
Oh, yeah.
showing the negative. But at the same time too, as you're publishing the positive,
Mm-hmm.
I know you said, no one has spoken bad about it, but as you were publishing it, have you ever come across at least one or two? Because I'm sure you are going to come across saying that,
Yeah.
Haiti has bad stuff. Are you going to talk about it? Or, do you have people coming across about that?
Yeah, I mean, let's say to discuss bad things that are happening inside, like, okay, it's like we just don't want to talk about, like, let's say something bad about Haitians per se. We know for sure someone's going to document it.
Yes.
Someone's going to talk about the news
Yes,
or whatever it
yes,
is,
yes.
something that they did. But as far as personally, it's like, all right, imagine our editorial focus is, let's say, for example, discuss young Haitians. We have a yearly edition we do called Hat 100 Young Haitians.
Yes, yes,
From
yes,
ages 18 to ages 40, every year, hundreds of them participate. And one of them will end up getting the cover, one or two. And then another 4 get like a paid photo shoot. And then another 95 or the top 100, they each get a story and interview with the magazine.
I was in one of them back
Yeah.
then. Your girl made it.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you for participating. Thank you. All
It
right.
was good, yeah.
So more or less, the interview really focus on, hey, what do you do? Like, what's like? We just want to focus on the positive. You know what I mean?
That's
And then we have another edition that we do, which is like for the Haitian artists or Haitian creators like yourself now. And each year we just want to ask them, okay, what are the positive things you do? And the recent winner of that cover was this cover here,
Yes.
like Dr. Bertrud.
Yes.
And she's been on social media.
She's doing phenomenal. Oh my God.
Exactly. And a lot of people
Yes.
voted for her. And then we,
Yes.
at the end, she made the top 10 of the list. And we selected her for the cover. And then that's that.
Yes.
So imagine, 100 young Haitians, we just want to discuss positive things that happen to young Haitians. Celebrities or young creators, we just want to know what are the positive things that happen to them. And at the end of this month, October, we're launching like a top Haitian professional edition.
Okay.
Where everybody gonna be able to have a chance to have a business or professionals. They can like participate.
Okay.
And guess what? We're just gonna ask them, what have you been doing this year?
So it's going to be a voting thing as well?
Exactly.
Why do you
Yeah.
always keep it a voting thing? Why don't you and your committee be the one to choose? Why do you put it up to which I like, by the way,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But, a little competition can be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I
But
know.
why do you go that route with it?
We just want to make it open so anybody can have access to
Yeah,
it. And
yeah.
like it's some democracy a little bit. You know what I mean? Like just like introduce that to it. Because we just want to make sure it's accessible to
Yes,
anybody.
yes.
We don't want to say like because a lot of people see the magazine, but they don't necessarily know who's behind the magazine. Because I don't really promote it as such. I just want to make it as independent as possible.
Okay.
Keep it as a product, as a business, where it's like, people when they want to reach out, they're like, oh, Haiti Open Magazine did this. They don't really say, oh, I did this. You know what I mean? It's not like that's. Not
I like that. I
So,
like that.
so in that regard, it's like we're like, hey, if you have a business, you want to have a chance to be on the cover, you can participate.
Okay.
You're young Haitians, you can participate. If you're like a Haitian artist, you also have a chance to on the cover if you want to participate.
You can also
We
be
just want to
part
keep it
of
as independent. And guess what? Someone else can just talk over, replace me, and do the same thing that I've been doing. It's like we just want to keep it as streamlined, like give everybody a chance to participate.
And we love to see
Yeah.
it. I am telling you, if honestly you have not had a chance to put your hands on one of those magazines, I highly suggest it, because it's really good. It really does promote the culture. It promotes us as, like you said, whether you're a celebrity within the HMI or whether you're a small business owner or creator, it really promotes you. It gives you a chance to, just show who you are and what you do. Now, we're going to take it back home. We're going to play a little game.
All right.
But before we do,
Oh.
I want to know, give me like top 3 memories that you have back home. Like, let's say when you were like young,
Yeah.
games that you used to play or something that you do.
Okay.
Like you wish it could be back, like give me like top 3.
Okay. One of the most important things I remember in Haiti was like looking after goats and then cabbage.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
That was one of your favorite.
Yeah, like looking after the goats and the pigs and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Because I remember like after school, I was like, just like go feed them, go walk them, whatnot. And I remember like there was this girl like fed it so much like my uncle couldn't like it couldn't like give like they had the uncle
Wow.
just sold it and give me like $8 or something like that at a time. But it's like those kind of things I just remember these kind of things like those are
Ou te
gonna
kon fè
yeah.
ti jwet maman a
Eh,
papa, ou te kon fè ti jwet lago kache, like talk to
yeah,
us.
yeah, of course, yeah. Those were like really fun. Like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, multi wild
Exactly,
so yeah,
exactly.
those were
If there
fun.
is one thing you had to instill in somebody here, like
Yeah.
from back home, tell me what it would be.
Okay. It would really be like it's like the one thing I don't remember is like cultivating or
Mm-hmm.
like doing things that like uh it's because a lot of times people here they
This is more luxury for them. They don't know that side of the country.
yeah because it's like growing up in the country
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's like it instills some sort of like discipline in you
Mm-hmm.
but here it's like a lot of people just expect it and all right it's kind of like I came here, okay, and I was like 13, 14,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom was fortunate to kind of like get us a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is, when I was in Haiti, the way I look at it is like, gonna planter terre.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna planter fait
So
pâturage.
you're grateful for that.
Exactly. But when
Yeah.
I came here, it's like, now I'm like, okay, what do I do? What
Mm-hmm.
do I plant? You know what I mean? So now I use the computer to plant on the internet. So that, and that's how that came about. I
Wow.
designed a website,
Oh my
and
God, I
that
like
exactly, yeah.
that.
But a lot of people here, it's like sometimes they could grow up with the phone. They don't think of like planting. They don't think of like building. They don't think of cultivating stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
just think in terms of like, okay, things will be given to them, and they just have this expectation.
Mm-hmm.
But in Haiti, not so much. In Haiti, it's like you really have to plant.
Yes,
You really have to
yes.
work to get something out of it.
Especially in the countryside. Yeah, especially in
So
that.
I
Yeah.
was really so fortunate to raise, and
But
yeah, that way,
you
yeah,
know what's crazy? It's
yeah.
funny you said that. I went to the countryside. I didn't go there not until I was 27.
Okay,
My family is originally from Benin, Jacmel.
okay,
So I went to Jacmel for the very first time. My husband took me to the countryside because
that's
I've been
nice.
telling him, hey, I want to go to Jacmel. I want to go to
It's
Jacmel. So
beautiful there
when
too,
we
like really
went
beautiful. I
there,
heard, yeah.
oh my God, it's gorgeous. When we went to Haiti, and then he basically surprised me and he said, we're going to, I was just like, oh my God. And like just standing there and looking at it, it
Yeah.
was just like, it felt different in a good
Yeah.
way. You're looking at the people, you're looking at how they're so nice and so welcoming. The
Yeah.
lifestyle is different over
The
there.
atmosphere,
The
everything, yeah,
atmosphere,
yeah,
everything
the
was so
connection,
different. And you seeing the cows walking on the street, walking down.
yeah,
It was just different.
yeah,
It was just
absolutely.
beautiful. So definitely
happened
like,
too.
and you said something that was so like, you hit the spot. You used to plant.
Yeah,
But what you
exactly,
used to plant was different than what you have here. So you use that as a
exactly.
way to plant from the this. Listen,
Yeah,
that was a word.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
preaching for a minute. Okay,
yeah,
that's good. That's
yeah.
good. We're gonna take a quick break. Then we're gonna talk about Rankontre. That's another one of his babies. So make sure you don't miss it. We'll be
Alright.
back.
Okay, thanks.
Don't forget, we have Mimi's Boutique here that can also take you to the runway. If you are ever looking for the special outfit, whether you're doing a photo shoot, whether you're attending a gala, or whether you just need a beautiful outfit, we got you. So make sure you stop by. We are the fashion here too. Okay, we are back. We are back. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I am learning so much from Mr. Gene himself. You know, Mr. I grew up in the countryside. I used to walk my goats. I used to have fun with them. And, you know, he planted and now he's planting to us. So we love it.
Okay.
Now we're going to talk about his other baby, which is Rankontre, which, you know, I'm not even going to tell you guys. I want him to tell you what the app is about. So tell us, you know, like, what is Rankontre? For somebody who doesn't know, I know what it is, but I want him to tell us what it is.
Okay, so all right, so Rankontre more or less it's a dating application.
Mm-hmm.
Started as a website. Started like about the same time that I kind of registered Haiti Open
Okay.
and my web design business. So it's like I was in the domain.
Mm-hmm.
So, but more or less, Rankontre is like I was very young when I started. I was like
Okay.
22 years old. So it's like I'm like, hey, this thing took off. Maybe you know, Live Large, or all
But
those.
hold on,
Yeah.
do you have a lot of people so far with great positive feedbacks
Yeah.
who have been able to find a bae, who have been married, which I did see a couple that got
Yeah,
married.
we
I
did, yeah.
saw the testimony.
Yeah.
So if you need a boo, you better jump on it. You might find a bae. I don't know if it's gonna be a church bae, but he's gonna be a bae. Do you have a lot of testimonies from it?
Yeah, I mean, right now the app just exceeded somewhat 150,000 members.
Oh my God.
So we have a lot of people on there. We have
That's
like several.
amazing.
Yeah, we have several marriages. We had one recently in January from this couple, Linda and James in Chicago. We have this other couple in Jersey, and there's another couple in Boston. We got married on the app. We might have some other people, but unless they reach out to us, we may not.
Yes, to share a testimony.
Yeah, we may not know.
But it's a lot of people, of course, they don't feel comfortable with the dating app because, of course, you never know. The person might say he is da 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 or she is, but it's not exactly who they turn out to be. For people that have doubts or they're not too sure, what would you say to those people? Because everything in life is a chance, but what would you tell them?
Absolutely, like you said, it's a chance, but more or less like dating application or more like introductions. So it's kind of like giving an idea to introduce you to someone, give you a connection, but it's your responsibility to kind of like meet the person, evaluate them, talk with them, and then get to know them.
Yeah.
At one point, it used to be a bar. That was a chance. Even you meet someone at the church, that is also a chance because at the end of the day, like you don't really, it happens. But it's an introduction platform, so you do diligence, meet with the person, talk with the person, and then evaluate and then build from there. That's what we would say. It's like introduction.
So what about those Haitians that are, the first day they meet you, they're telling you, Tisheri, I love you. They're ready to be in love because them Haitian men, they love you the first week, okay? What do we do with those, okay? What do we do? It's a joke, guys. It's a joke.
It's not the first week. I remember seeing a post recently. She was like, Haitian men fall in love like in 2 business days.
What? 2 business days, okay? I said a whole week, but he said 2 business days.
I don't know. The things about Haitian men sometimes, like, they love you. It's like they know sometimes, like, I'm just saying, like, hey, that's from what I can it's like when they do, they do.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of say. But that's
but it's great, and giving that again, this is another platform by us, and I love that. Again, we have something that is our own where people can actually connect with Haitians from different platforms, different countries, all around the world. So that's also a good thing, and honestly, I commend you for doing that. Because you have all those other dating apps that are not ours. They could have gone to that. You have 150,000 people. That's a lot.
That's a good amount.
So that's something to pat yourself on the shoulder. So that's really good. Congratulations because of that too.
No, thank you. And I'm glad that they give the app a chance, and now like a lot of people on there, and then they building relationships with each other. So I'm all for it.
That's good. What's next for you?
Next is this application we're launching at the end of this month called Rapid.
Nice.
With 2 Ds.
Okay.
So that one is like more or less it's like trying to see how much we kind of issue we can kind of solve in the community. Okay. So one was because at the end of the day, like let's say you have a business, you do want to see what kind of problem you can solve or problems you can solve.
Yes.
So the magazine what we're solving is kind of like we want to document stories. Haitian stories, promote the stories, like like young Haitians, business Haitians, like artists, etc., culture. So that's kind of like what we're solving with that. That's the magazine. With Rankontre, it's like there are Haitians who's looking for love, looking for romance, whatnot. So Rankontre is there to kind of help with that. Okay. So now let's say for Rapid, it's kind of like a platform where what we're trying to solve is. Let's say you're looking for a Haitian business owner. Okay. You go on the platform, you see it. You're looking for like an efficiency or room, you could go on there.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so basically all the information that you're going to need is going to be right there. Again, another great thing that he's doing in our community.
And there'll be like a section on there that's just like deals. So let's say if you're looking like you have a product and then you want to let it go right away, you just put a deal next to it, like what was the regular price, what's the new price. Right on there, you just tap on it and then let's say all the Haitian events. New York, Miami, Canada, like wherever, Paris. You just go on the app, you click on events, you see all the events. if you're in Miami, you see all the events from Miami first, and then if you keep scrolling down.
So basically,
Yeah.
everything in just that one little website.
It's just like it's like a super app more or less for
Yes.
Haitians. Where if you're looking for events, it's there. Looking for business owners, is there. For deals in
I
Haitian
love
communities, is there.
Mhm.
It's and we're gonna keep adding things in there that's
Mhm.
like somewhat relates to the Haitian community.
Okay,
community
so
populace, etc.
before we close, given
Yeah.
that I do have you here as a
Sure.
man, and this month, and of course last month too, is Mental Awareness Month,
Okay.
and being that you are in business, you know, it could take a toll on you mentally. How do you handle your mental health?
Yeah.
What is it that you do that usually helps you, if I were to put it that way? Like, you know, give us like, I don't know, it could be two things that, you know, helps you with the process if you're going through something or if you feel overwhelmed.
Yeah. You absolutely have to take breaks like in between work sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, what I do is, let's say, the moment I wake up, like I do work,
Mm-hmm.
but like in middle of the day, I would take like an hour
Okay.
just to go walk outside
Mhm.
and then listen to podcasts and then so like like just relax for like an hour.
Okay.
Just do that, and then after that, take a shower, maybe eat whatnot, and then you could work for a couple more hours or something like that. But you do have to take breaks for like at least a good hour,
Mhm.
and then and then take a day off for sure. That one is really important.
Okay.
And but at the end of the day, it's like even though initially or at one point you have to work to
Mhm.
pay the bills, etc. But always have something on the side that you do that you love, and that eventually could maybe replace your existing work.
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
there's a job and there's a career, there's
Correct.
work that you love doing. So, because let's say if you do things that you actually love doing, you're
Mhm.
passionate about, it's not really gonna be so as much stressful.
Mhm.
So yeah, you have to work. I understand, but at least have something on the side that you're building that can eventually replace that necessity.
And I always
Yeah.
tell people that, because a work, like, you can wake up today, you go to work, and if they fire you, then what's next, and if, let's say, if you spend 2 days you can't come to work, they're going to say, oh my God, we're sorry to hear that, we hope you feel better. If you have someone who's dead in your family, it's going to be the same way. But if you can't come to work, they're going to replace you. So then again, what's next? So it's always good to have a backup plan. It's always good to have something that, always go on your planner, if I were to say.
Absolutely.
Write things down. What is it that you love to do? What is your focus? And turn it into a business. And it's so crazy, not to try to preach, y'all. Well, my pastor was talking about that, because October is finance month, and Pastor Greg, he was talking about that.
Yeah.
He said, it's very important to have that. Like, always have something that you want to do, that you're passionate about. Because again, you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah, it was great having you. Like, it was great chatting with you.
Awesome. Thank
I'm
you for
happy
having
to
me,
just,
Mimi.
is there any final
Mimi.
words? Any final words you want to share with anybody? I mean, with everybody watching, actually.
Well, more or less, Mimi, thank you so much for having me here, and you have been like really exemplary to the community from Mimi's fashion show, and I still remember like 2015, the first time I went to one, and really, the magazine is here to kind of document the things that you guys do in the community. So if anybody want to reach out to us, reach out to the magazine, just go on social media. It's HaitiOpen.com, at HaitiOpen everywhere. I'm here, and like I just want to make sure I document your story. I know you have a story to tell, and if we cannot do it right away, I will just give you an idea on when we can actually, do your interview, or how is it possible. But I just want to tell you that Haiti Open is here, and yeah.
There you have it. Haiti Open is open for you, and it's open for your business.
All right, there you
So
go.
be
That's better.
sure to reach out to the man himself. If you are a creator, if you're a business owner, if you are someone who basically wants to share your story, or if you're looking for a bay too, Rankontre is right there. So make sure you go on the website and you look for a bay. And we're not going to rent any more bay, okay? We're going to find a bay, okay?
All right.
So it's something I always say. I came up with that. Like, I'm always saying.
That's the first time I heard of it. I'm like,
1-800-RENT-A-BAY. Okay,
Oh.
so if you're looking to rent a bay.
okay.
But yes, he's here. Follow him on social media. And speaking of social media, can you share your pages if people want to follow you?
Yeah, Jean Delva.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what
Jean-
about the Haiti Open page?
At Haiti Open.
And then
At
Rankontre?
Rankontre.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
it.
simple.
Yeah.
So Jean Delva at Haiti Open at Rankontre, so be sure to follow. Happy to have you.
Mimi, thank you so
for
much.
joining us. So be sure, everyone, tune in for the next episode, and be sure to tune in for this one next Friday at 9 a.m. It'll be live. See you guys soon.